I just went and got myself the Toto Washlet S5 because this is the newest, latest and greatest of the Toto washlets. Now, we have had a K300 for the past few years. It is hands down my family's favorite toilet bidet seat, and I have tested quite a few, but from what I understand, this is quite a level up in multiple ways. In this video, I am going to unbox this, show you exactly what you get, how to install it, and then go over all of the features. Let's get to it. Now, when you take it out of the box, this is exactly what you're going to see. Now, to start off with, there's a lot of documentation here. Don't let it overwhelm you. The first one is just the installation manual in a few different languages, but when you get to your section, it really is just in pictures. I will show you just like this, just walking you through both visually and explaining what to do. And I'll be doing this shortly. And then you get your instruction manual, and this comes in 3 different languages. And the instruction manual also has great visuals and explainers for anything you have questions about. And then the remote control on this is so nice. I will be going over this in a lot of detail. And then this will hook to a wall with this piece right here that really does just slide on like that. So it can just sit on a wall and you can remove it from the wall when you want to. And you're usually not going to remove this from the wall unless you want to get to some of the lesser used buttons on the back. We'll go over all of this once I get it all plugged in. Now, off the bat, this is a beauty, really nice and clean. Some of the Totos will have lights or more sensors or more things going on this section right here. This one is smooth. There's nothing there. So that's really, really nice. And even on this side, completely smooth. All of the connectors are underneath. So you can see right here is your water, right here is your power cord. I love that those are tucked underneath. That makes this so much more subtle, so much more nice in your bathroom, not nearly as obvious as most of them are. Now, I do want to show a few other elements before I put this on the seat, as some of these are hard to show you once it's on. And that's on this side right here. You do actually have this compartment you can open up and you can get to this carbon filter. You will want to replace this over time. This is the deodorizer. So this is a key piece to know about. And past that, you have this lovely little bubble right here. I am sure that's for connecting to the remote. And the lid is a soft drop lid. It's a very nice, slow, silent, soft drop lid. And then the seat itself, I am so excited, is the first seat that I have tested that doesn't have a seam between the bottom and the top of the seat. And I gotta tell you, that seam is one of the worst spots to clean on these bidet seats because it can collect everything and it's very hard to get out. This one doesn't have a seam. Now on these rubber bottoms right here, I can see that you'll probably still get a little bit of collection if you don't keep this clean, but this right here, massive step up. Let's go install this. Now I just prepared my toilet. I definitely have the tools I need. Now the next thing is that I do not have a Toto toilet, and that is totally fine. If you do have a Toto toilet, it will have a hole right here for the cord and the water pipe to go through. Mine is actually narrow right here, so it'll work really well. But even if yours isn't narrow right here, the bidet seat is designed for all of them. Let me show you. Here is that water valve and that power valve. As you can see, they're designed so they would just go straight down, but they can easily slide out as well. And that's why there's this cutout right here. So you can use these on any toilet seat. But if you don't need that cutout, it does come with this little piece right here that you can just pop in to make it look a little cleaner. And then it really will just sit right on like that. But I first need to install the locking plate. So let's put that in. And that's this beauty right here. This is a pretty standard plate for most bidet seats. This rubbery bottom is going to help it stay really nice and sturdy. And then it has these really special screws that will make it even sturdier. Let me show you. You can see the nuts are in the bottom of these long rubbery pieces. And what you're gonna do is just push these down through these holes. It's not easy, but you can do it. And then once we put everything on, you'll put the screw through this and it will tighten with that nut and then squeeze this entire thing up against the bottom of the toilet, making a very tight connection. And then this piece goes on, and when you put this piece on, don't worry if you don't get it right the first time, because it's really easy to rearrange as needed. But all you're going to do is put these little brackets right on it where you think it's going to be best for your bidet seat to fit on your toilet, and then you'll put the screws in. So I'm just going to go for it with these right in the middle like they are. Here are those extra long screws. And to start these screws, you'll probably want to hold the bottom of the rubber piece just to make sure they get in there. And then you just tighten down. Now I will want to tighten those a lot more than I already have, but I'm going to check the seat real quick here just to make sure it's fitting correctly. And that really is as easy as sliding those locking mechanisms right onto that. And I think that is actually perfect, but what you really want to look for is how the seat fits right along the toilet bowl, and if it's looking good all around. You can always adjust this forward or backwards as you saw, but that's looking great to me, so I'm going to tighten those screws in all the way. And to do that, I just need to push the button on the side of this to pop it back off and tighten away. And when you're done, this shouldn't move at all, and you really do want to tighten these more than you think. They can continue tightening quite a bit, so just keep going until you really can't spin it anymore. Okay, toilet seat goes on, locks into place. That is good to go. And now it's time to connect the water. I do need to use the piece that came with the Toto. This is a non-standard piece. I just learned that. This is specifically designed for the Toto spigot. And now the water is all connected with the Toto T. Water is connected, and you can see how it's connected to the washlet. Keep in mind that the first time you put this in, it will probably leak. So just turn on the water, watch for any leaks, turn off, tighten, keep going until it's no longer leaking. And now it's time to plug it in. And now it's on. There's a few things I want to point out before we really test the seat. The first is, if this hits the back of the tank, it does come in this bright yellow, almost warning light container, a little rubber bumper here that you can put on the back of your toilet so this won't bonk it. I don't need that. Now there's two things that I missed pointing out when I was unboxing it that I should have. First one is this pops open, and this is where the water filter is. So over time, it'll collect any sediment that's coming in through the water. And so if your water pressure from the sprayer is lower over time, you will want to twist this out and clean it. Just make sure you turn off the water first. And then on the side here, there is also this air filter. This will collect over time. You will want to pull this out and just clean it from time to time, more often than you change out that charcoal filter I pointed out earlier. And the final piece of installation I didn't show is that you can use these zip ties on the power cord and water line just to make everything look good. These are optional. Now, when you push down on this left side, that's the weight trigger to start up the bidet. The seat is going to always be warm unless you set eco mode. So even right now, I can feel that that seat is wonderfully warm. But if I push down here, the first thing it's going to do is its e-water rinse, just making sure that everything is super clean before it uses the sprayer. And then you will also hear some airflow. It will already start having some air being sucked through the whole time while you use it. Now, while I have this down, I can start using the remote, but first off, I want to show you what happens when I take my hand off. And that's that it will do a larger suction to deodorize. And there it goes, picking up any odor in here and running it through that activated carbon filter on the side. Now here is the remote. You'll just need to add the batteries, and then you can install this on your wall. I am going to make another video where I go into a lot more detail on what this bidet can do, including changing all of the settings. But I do want to keep this video a little shorter and sweeter. So let's just go over this real quick. This is your stop button. This one right here is to wash your bum. This is for washing the front. This is for blowing warm air. And then you can actually have 4 presets. And this controls water pressure, nozzle location, and then this will actually make the water go up and down in pressure as it sprays, and this one will have it go back and forth. So you get a lot of control there. And then on the back, the main pieces are, these are for when you're cleaning the toilet, making sure it's deep cleaned. These are for controlling the temperature. Then you have 2 versions of eco mode. And then ironically, these last 2 buttons don't actually apply to this bidet. So pretty entertaining, those are there. This must be a more standard Toto remote. Now I just tested it and had my family members test it. And as I've said before, we already have the Toto K300, so I'm very familiar with Toto Washlets. They truly are fantastic bidet seats. Let me give you the quick rundown of what I love on this. While it is definitely larger, it actually doesn't look too out of place unless you're staring right at it. And then I really do love the seat. It's a little bit warmer than the K300, and obviously I can control the settings. I can have it off, low, medium, or high. I love it at high. This is a standard seat size for Toto in particular. They're slightly more rounded, so if you think this seat might be a little small for you, you might be right. Some people don't like these seats. They do have a bit of a rise on the back, even though it's very sleek, very minimalist. It isn't instant hot. This is just a slightly smaller seat. I think it's perfect. And then of course I tested all of the different water pressures. This has higher pressure than I am used to. Really, really nice on the pressures. Most bidets, everyone in my family runs it at top pressure. This one you really don't need to unless you really want to. And I also feel like you have a lot more control over where the nozzle sprays. I love the basic spray for the primary cleansing. This little poof always feels a little weak to me, but you might like that. There are times where you might want something that's just not as strong. And of course, this spray is just as focused. So these are fantastic. One thing you will find is with some of the lower end bidets, when you put up to high pressure, the water might fritz. And with the Toto, that doesn't happen. You get clean volume spray the entire time, and it holds to whatever temp you have it set at. So if you have it at medium temp, it's going to hold at that temperature the entire time. It has an instant hot. You don't have to worry about the water going cold or even starting cold. And then the airflow is exactly what I expected it to be. Now, I do think there are bidets out there that have stronger airflow than Toto provides, but the heat on this is really nice, and it's just a really lovely flow. And then the presets are fantastic. All you do is tap through to get to the preset you want, and then it will automatically go to whatever the settings are for that. And if you want to change those settings while that is lit up, just choose what you want that setting to be and then hold this button down. And when it beeps, that means that the fourth light, the fourth preset, is now going to be at higher volume. So if I click through these, you'll see that I've already preset number 1 at slightly higher volume. Then it's going to go down to the standard defaults, and then it'll go right back up. So you can change all your settings for these. And then key pieces with the Toto is it really does have an impressive sanitation that it does to the nozzle every time and keeps it all clean. And I already showed you that it has the deodorizer that runs. Really, really impressive. Let me just show you the nozzle real quick here. This is what it looks like when it comes out. And as you can see, this really can go down a long ways, and it has 3 different spray points, a lot of control there. Now, if you are looking at a bidet seat, there is good reason why you may be considering a Toto. Not only does Toto make, in my opinion, the best washlets out there, but they are made to last, and they are so spoiling. They really are incredible. And this S5 just released. It is the latest and greatest from Toto's best-selling series. So I know that you're gonna love this. I hope this video helps you make a decision and understand how to install this fantastic washlet.